Alright, what's up everybody? We are back for a new episode of Arrow. This is Season 4, Episode 8, which is titled Legends of Yesterday. Yeah, so we have finally made it to another crossover episode that at the time when I was watching The Flash, I chose obviously to not watch the Arrow counterpart simply because I wanted to avoid potential spoilers, this and that, right? So happy that we're there. Now, obviously, I still kind of remember what happened, though I will say I haven't looked it up anymore, but it's still relatively fresh in my mind, I would say. I mean, I remember especially the main question that I kind of wanted to see answered. Well, it's not even a question that I want the answer to because I know what the answer is going to be, but I still want to see it play out. Because Cisco, at the time, was like flirting with this Kendra woman or whatever, right? They had a thing going on very clearly, and something, I mean, the episode already kind of made it clear, well, there was like a weird different group that came into play that told her that she was actually some like ancient, you know, like several hundreds of years ago figure or whatever, like ancient Egypt. I don't know what they brought up anymore, to be fair, but she went way back, right? And she just completely, she was suffering from amnesia and had like forgotten about it. And it was already essentially telling me right there, like, okay, she's not gonna stay around. But the funny thing is, of course, that I watched that Flash episode and then the Arrow episode after that is supposed to follow up from it, right? That's the one that I skipped. I just ended up watching the next Flash episode again and suddenly she was gone, right? And so again, I figured that she was probably gonna be going, but I didn't get to see it. And so I'm sure that this episode is gonna actually show us that. But it's going to be, you know, a continuation of that whole episode. I'm going to assume that we'll be putting most of the current, you know, things that are going on kind of on hold, right? Which I got a lot of... a patron once again told me a very interesting thing about the Constantine guy, John Constantine, right? Who we met a couple episodes back. That he actually has his own show also. And it's funny because I had heard about it. Like, I read about this show that was called Constantine. It was like a tie-in to everything here also, although I think it's more separate, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think that the crossovers really involve that show and stuff either, right? So, I don't know exactly how it works, but that was very fascinating to me. Like, oh, this guy actually has his own show also. Interesting. I mean, I like his character a lot. He's kind of playful and stuff, right? But, yeah, it's funny how it just kind of pops up out of nowhere. I will say another thing that I have to talk about with this episode is obviously that, well, the titles of this episode seem to be kind of alluding, of course, to the fact that it's setting up the Legends of Tomorrow show. Right? But, I don't know exactly how that works. Like, again, I know so little about Legends of Tomorrow. I still plan to watch at least a couple seasons of that once I catch up on Arrow. But, yeah, just while going on Netflix, it's funny because I've been talking, of course, about thinking that Ray was actually going to be a part of it all this time. And just when I got on my Netflix, I saw another wallpaper there of Legends of Tomorrow, right? And Ray was actually on the cover. So I think he does join him. And this might just as well be the episode where that actually happens. And maybe that's going to be our sort of goodbye to Ray from Arrow as a show, right? Very much, yeah, could be the case. I can definitely see that happening. So, I don't know, I feel like I'm doing kind of a bunch of speculation right here. I'm not really going to go into the rest, I guess, of last episode, because I feel like we're going to be putting it for the most part on hold. So maybe by next episode again, I'll start talking about all that. Because we have a lot going on there too, especially when it comes to like Diggle's brother and stuff, right? So we'll have to wait and see. I mean, maybe it pops up here again, but I'm looking forward to seeing the Flash characters. I'm looking forward to seeing the crossover storyline get continued. And yeah, kind of, it's making me aware that I'm like one step closer to really actually catching up now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still, you know, at the time that this goes up on Patreon, I think I'm still like late into the 3rd season. I have started the 4th season of The Flash already in my own time, like the first couple episodes or something, but we're really getting there. You know, I'm like less than 2 seasons behind, about 1.5 or whatever, so I'm gonna get there very rapidly, and I'm excited about it. But anyway, guys, you already know the deal. Full-length reactions are gonna be up over on my Patreon page, where you can also get early access, of course, to the next bunch of episodes straight away. That's gonna be linked on top of the description, so go and check it out. And you can also sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now as well. But with that being said, let's dive into Season 4, Episode 8.
Previously on Arrow and Flash.
Hey, sister.
Oh, right.
Give her to me and I'll make your death fast.
The man you're looking for is Vandal Savage.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, dude. Oh, yeah, he just had his Leak outfit on, I guess. Malcolm. Vandal Savage. I think he's supposed to be like the main villain in Legends of Tomorrow. I heard. Or maybe like the first season or whatever.
I'm never gonna become who I really am unless I let go.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting, right? Because it seems like, okay, that makes them, I guess, the Legends of Tomorrow, or what? I thought the Legends of Tomorrow was going to be a whole collective of, like, superheroes and stuff, though. I thought, like, Martin Stein was in them, and Ray is going to be in them. Well, he could be still now, and I guess Kendra is going to be in them, right? But, yeah, is it that original organization, though, that was there, you know, telling Kendra that she was part of them? Ancient Egypt. I remembered correctly. I guess we're actually getting to see it, huh?
To think that Horus would be appeased by trifles.
I thought it was your job to keep Horus in a good mood. Priest.
Priestess Jayara only speaks out of concern for all.
Oh, this is him. They said that he, like, hunts them, basically, or has been hunting them in all eternities or whatever, right?
Dark times are coming, my pharaoh. Prayers and trifles will not be enough to stop them.
Kind of that typical case of, like, yeah, he's clearly trying to sort of, I don't know what the word is, but he's trying to bring, well, I guess give the wrong idea sort of to that leader.
Did I overact?
No.
Damn. Better not make Cisco see this flashback.
And I just have a headache.
Usually that's a sign of your memories returning.
Yeah, I'm sure. I can't remember anything yet.
It's so crazy because they're all looking so modern too right now, you know what I mean? The guy's just got his like jacket on or whatever, she looks very current times.
Bunch of superheroes in a farmhouse? I feel like I've seen that in a movie before.
What's wrong with Star Labs? Well,
I wouldn't know because I've watched so few superhero movies, but yeah, honestly. I mean, I might have honestly seen it, but I wouldn't remember.
remind me again what happened to your old lair or the one before that?
Well, layer number 1 was compromised by
We need to find a way to neutralize Savage's advantage.
Barry, you're late. Turns out it's not easy finding the ass out of nowhere.
I was about to say, where was he actually at? But okay, he was just finding his own, along with Cisco, I guess, trying to find the place.
Discussing how to take away Savage's newfound power. Well, it's protected by some kind of energy field. I couldn't lay a finger on it.
What if we made some sort of insulated gauntlets?
Ooh, yeah. The magnetic shielding could disrupt the...
staff's magnetic polarity.
All sounds good to me.
Anyone who's been around for 4,000 years should leave a trail. I'll check with Argus, see if they have anything on them.
Laurel and I can check police reports and stuff like that.
Good. We need to find a way to...
I mean, yeah, I guess we're just gonna be taking him down, right? But again, I was told that he's gonna be like the main antagonist or something in Legends of Tomorrow, so I doubt actually that we will.
Are you okay?
Well, we're up against an immortal madman.
Yeah, but you were acting fine with everything while we were home.
Is this...
And now that we're here in Central City, you've just been not you.
This is still this is about that whole situation with the daughter or whatever, right? That we just saw in the recap. That was like, or sorry, not daughter, but like former girlfriend, I guess, or whatever, right? And his, well, it was a son, I think, right? Like a kid at least. But yeah, man, they brought that up like a couple seasons back. And it came so out of nowhere, right? The way they kind of gave that explanation for it. I've always been fascinated by it.
There is something going on. I'm going to tell you all about it.
You
I would
better.
just like the chance to
Clear the
know what
air.
I'm dealing with first. Okay.
Oh, he needs to just like get confirmation, I guess, right? Yeah, this is something that Felicity will definitely need to, you know about.
Like, you got a lot on your plate right now. And I just
No.
don't want to be that piece of very nutritious broccoli that you scrape off the plate to give to the dog.
No, that you're just saying that, Cisco, because you know what's coming.
I don't think you can afford to be distracted.
Let's go.
She's about to crush your dreams.
4,000 years, 206 lives. We've seen about every combination there is.
Yep, another one of those.
Look, as you emerge, as your memories come back to you, so will other things. Skills, languages, pieces of your prior life. ¿Te lo vienes?
Déjame.
There you go.
Damn, forced her to speak in a language. I mean, we already got her to fly. I recall that from the Flash episode.
Warrior priests. And that is the side that you need to remember.
And if I can't?
Well, then we'll both probably die. Again.
Again. You've done it plenty of times, apparently.
Oliver, what are you doing at my house?
I saw you and William together, and it's difficult not to wonder because he is, what, 9? And, we had our thing
Exactly.
10 years ago.
He's here just to get, like, the actual confirmation from her, right? But I wonder, like... Could it actually be that it's not his? Because I have been assuming that the entire time.
William isn't yours.
Okay.
I told you I lost our baby, Oliver. I met William's father 2 months after moving to Central City.
Okay.
So
Mom, we're gonna miss the game.
Yeah, but the father seems kind of out of the picture here now too, doesn't it? That would still make me sus. Like, you might as well just be lying to me because you're worried and you don't want Oliver to take over or to have custody or whatever still, right? Maybe.
Oh.
Look how nervous she is.
Wish William good luck for me, right?
I will.
I mean, I get being nervous anyway, right? Like, you know, him showing up out of nowhere is kind of a weird thing, but I don't know, man. I feel like this isn't confirmation necessarily that it's not his, though. A hair. Oh my god, dude, see? He's just collecting DNA. Oh my god, off of the fucking cap? DNA sample that we can check now? Fair enough.
I've arranged a meeting with Vandal Savage, you, me, and the Speedster. Savage is going to decimate Central City to get what he wants. If your child were here, you would understand. Suit up. I've already spoke with Fleet Feet. He's on his way.
Okay, it's gonna be a meet of legends, I guess, huh? No pun intended. Wow. I was gonna say, is this man time traveling again?
I'm sorry, how do you know so much about Savage anyway?
I don't know anything about him, Mr. Allen. That is why I'm afraid of him.
That's not the only reason to be afraid of me.
Well, I'm a little afraid.
The three of us are locked in a vicious circle played out over thousands of years. None of your concern.
Well, I was about to say, what's the point of killing them if you're gonna die, reincarnate, and it's all going to happen constantly over and over again anyway? Huh.
Robin of Locksley. I taught him how to use a bow. He taught me how to not feel pain. I'm the enemy you can't defeat.
What the fuck? So that's just like, he can't feel pain? Actually, he just ripped it out normally, but the wound is still there? Or how does that work? Can he regenerate though?
Turn over Prince Khufu and Priestess Chaera within 24 hours, or I will lay waste to this city. And after that, I will travel to your home and do the same thing there.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Did you rehearse that speech in a mirror this morning, or is this all...
206 times I have killed him. What hubris possesses you that makes you think that you can prevent me from doing so again?
Honestly, when you put it like that, I just hand him over. I'm not going to lie.
Bring Khufu and Chiara to Jurgen's Industrial in 24 hours, or I will see you dead and buried.
We're not giving up Kendra and Carter. That's not your decision to make.
Yeah, something told me already that like Malcolm was going to be more on board with it.
Savage may be immortal, but he isn't a god.
No, but he's the next best thing. Oliver.
What?
Little did Oliver, did Barry know that the season after this he was going to be running into an actual god, or well...
24 hours.
Until what?
Till we are supposed to hand you and Carter over to Savage, or...
Savage lays waste to Central City. We've been through this before.
I mean, the plus side of that is that, you know, it still keeps our city going.
My life isn't worth millions of people's lives.
Kendra, I'll talk to her.
Yeah.
Wow, she just wants to do it.
I said I'll talk to her.
Hey, here's an idea. Why don't we just toss him over to Vandal Savage?
Cisco clearly still ain't realizing here that, like, he is no longer in this. You know, he can no longer choose for her. She's moved on.
I think I'm gonna time jump.
I just told you not to say it.
Sorry, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
I know that time travel has consequences. I mean, the last time you vibed. Well, I'm not vibing anything right now. Okay,
I'm trying to remember though, but like, did he? I don't think he did. I don't think we did time travel in like season 2 around this time though.
Now that you know you time jumped, you might not do it, right? So, knowing the future might change the present.
What?
Yeah.
My head hurts.
So does mine. See, but I think that they're kind of laying this out on the table right now, even that this is like a possibility, I guess, or something, right, in Arrow, because like normally you don't, you know, you don't get to hear anything of, or not too much at least, of what's happening over in the Flash world, right? But, because at some point, the Flash's time travel is going to impact this show surely too. Like, it kind of has to, right? Hell, they even like brought it up in the Flash that like certain things were going to be changed over in Arrow because of it. So I am fascinated to see exactly how they're going to be, you know, showing that here. Like, oh, Barry has time traveled. He has changed course or whatever. He has flipped over to a different alternative timeline. where certain changes have been made. Also, when it comes to the Arrowverse, or to the Arrow characters, I guess I should say. So it's like, that's inevitably going to happen here also. So I find it fascinating, like, how exactly are they going to show us that?
I think it's what makes them all heroes.
Heroes or not, I'm not letting anyone die for me.
Then don't. Be the person, the woman, the warrior you were meant to be.
Just fight. But I don't think they are ever meant to actually beat Vandal Savage though, are they? Or like, do they, and then they eventually die of old age anyway, and then the whole thing like starts over again? Or how does it work? I feel like with him saying that he killed them 206 times or whatever, he probably just kills them every single time, right? It's like set in stone.
Come out.
Yeah, well, as much as I'd like to do that, I'm really not in the mood right now.
I'll just tell Savage to come back when you are.
Damn. Wow.
Again.
Rubbing it in. I love how we're doing this like right in the middle of a pasture. I think that's what it's called, right? Oh, shit. Here we go.
The rage. That's the key, Kendra. It's the only way of finding the warrior within.
Hey, sorry.
Yeah.
Interrupt. Weirdness.
Because I feel like she's rediscovering a little bit more than just her battle strength.
Betamax.
Video?
Oh, when did you get this off of eBay?
Lila hooked us up.
Yeah, it was gonna take a while to play since we live in a digital world now.
This is... Oh, wait, this is a Betamax? It's like, it's basically like an alternative to the VHS, I think, or whatever, right? But something that completely flopped. That's what I heard in Better Call Saul.
But I believe that any object associated with this calamity should be able to undo its effects and kill you. And I suspect that our precious, fragile world may one day depend upon us doing so.
What kind of object is that?
The staff. I think the staff belonged to Savage back in ancient Egypt.
She just saw it.
And if Professor Boardman's guess is right, that staff is how we kill Savage.
Okay, someone needs to inform Oliver and Barry.
Did we have any knowledge of where this staff was at? Did we use it already? I forget.
Okay, here you go. I gene sequenced the hair strand with the blood sample you gave me. Still not sure what it has to do with Damien Dark, but the Y chromosomes match.
Oh no.
Are you okay?
Oh no, the chromosomes match. Oh fuck.
Thanks for this. It's a big help.
Yeah.
You just knew it, dude. You just knew that she was like lying to him.
All right, I'd like to know what's going on here.
Oh my god.
Yes, I tracked you down. I find people for a living. Actually, I don't get paid, but what was that?
My guy, you just wait up. Honestly, you should have used your flash moves right there. You should have just done... You are kidding me, dude.
It's something Oliver wanted me to track down. It's about Damien Dark.
I want to see it.
Why?
Now he's talking about it.
I'm sorry, Oliver specifically asked me.
Show me.
Okay.
Man.
I don't know what the big deal is. It's just a DNA test.
No, it's not.
Is she gonna be aware straight away what this is about, though?
I know that William is my son.
Your mother told me not to.
What?
She offered me $1 million to
Right.
tell you that I miscarried.
My mother was a complicated person, but she would never do that.
Actually, yeah, that's how he saw it happen to, right? Again, it's like, even that feels so long ago at this point that it's like impossible to remember the details fully. I mean, I do recall that she called her to leave or whatever, right? Oh, yeah, because I was thinking at the time that she literally asked her to get an abortion or something, but no, she was just saying leave with the kid. It's literally what she said. So there was no possible way, actually, that... Well, yeah, I don't know what she just said to Oliver anymore, but she said something in the likes of like, oh, you know, I didn't, like, I don't know, I just, like, I got a miscarriage or something. Is that... Yeah, no, that's what she said. I mean, it could have still happened, right? Like, it could have still happened, I guess, technically.
Wait here.
Tuh. Formal introduction.
I
Oh.
never cashed it. I didn't need her money to know I didn't want her anywhere near my child.
Or me anywhere near him. Samantha, I'm not that person anymore.
I know. I know. You're running for mayor. Your mother was killed.
Yeah, okay. I was about to ask, like, she at least knows about that, right? Because it's been all over the news, I would presume.
But I want an opportunity to get to know my son, and I think that a young boy deserves the opportunity to get to know his father.
He's well adjusted. I don't want to run the risk of him getting sucked into your orbit.
Dude, I think it's fair enough. Like, what she's actually asking of him makes total sense to me, right? Even though, yeah, I mean, and this is the thing, but like, all of us should know that she's right. I feel, right? It's like, yeah, you're why would you want to drag this kid into it? Because you're just making him more potential collateral, right? Everybody that we drag into this is a potential next victim. Well, a bunch of the people that we've dragged into it, at least they know how to fight back. This is just a kid.
Samantha, there is someone in my life now. Please, don't make me keep this from her.
You will if you want a relationship with my son. You've already asked the world of me. I'm just asking for the same in return.
Well, yeah, hate to say it, but there's no choice there anymore anyway. Felicity knows.
I think Damien Dark has someone operating in Central City, so I sent Barry to run down a lead.
This kind of lead?
Man. Now we have to lie again.
Just to be clear, I don't care that you have a child. I can't believe that you have a child that you didn't tell me about. I care that you lied to me just now.
Wasn't my whole world just exploded?
In all fairness, she asked that of him, right? Like, she literally wouldn't allow him to say the truth about it. So if he just makes that clear, like, can you blame him?
If you loved me, if you trusted me,
Not again.
telling me this wouldn't be such a burden. It would be a relief.
Oh boy.
But you don't trust me.
Barry, get the fuck back inside, please.
You never will. And how can I be with someone who doesn't trust me?
No, now she's raising her voice. God damn it.
You guys okay? Oliver?
Very peachy.
Savage doesn't know Kendra has access to her full abilities, which makes you our ace in the hole. We're gonna put you up against Savage. You attack with the element of surprise. This is me, Barry, Kendra, and Carter. We've got it.
Ollie.
No, we're not risking any more lives tonight than we have to.
Yeah, you know that ain't happening. My man, you can't ask them to just chill over in a house in Central City here. Damn, this music.
We're only doing this because 2 lives aren't worth 2 cities.
Well, in that case, you are wiser than I gave you credit for.
I'm guessing he also offered to destroy Star City in that case. Details.
Your new friends betrayed you.
Just do what you're gonna do.
It's wonderful to see you again, my love.
I will never be your love.
Man, they chained him up too, trying to make this seem very genuine.
Pardon is such sweet sorrow.
Huh. Yeah, okay, just like that, huh? I guess all we needed is to get him where we wanted him to be.
Now, Kendra!
Damn. Oh no, she can't do it. Holy shit. No. Just like that? Wow. You are kidding me, dude. He already did it. Just like that.
Let go, Barry. You're fast enough. Take it away. Go!
Ollie, no.
Yo, dude, what is happening to his face, man? He's starting to look a little like what happened to Zoom. Wow. What? Oh, this is making a whole lot of sense to me now. We're just gonna fix this by time traveling. I was... Damn. Yeah, because I was gonna say, we just saw fucking Oliver die. What the fuck? Now we saw everybody die. Yeah, okay. That's how they're doing it. So smart. Dude, this is so smart because I know, like, I feel 100% confident that the main reason they're doing it like this, you know, they're writing the story like this right now is to tell the people who would only watch Arrow or whatever, right, that this is a thing. Because again, Arrow is going to be influenced by the time travel that's happening in The Flash also in future seasons.
Bring Khufu and Shiara to Jurgen's Industrial in 24 hours or I will see you dead and buried.
Barry, you alright?
Yeah. It's exactly 24 hours too, wasn't it? Exactly 24 hours back in like season 1? I think it was.
Okay, look, this isn't gonna make any sense to you, but
I've seen it already.
So I traveled back in time when we tried to take him down in the future.
Yeah.
And
you're right, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It was a stranger than yours.
It does to me, thankfully.
Okay, are you planning on giving me a hair sample to run forensics on in the near future?
Yeah.
Well, I did. And you were pretty shaken after the fact.
Well, so you can already imagine what the outcome is. So now you just shook him up another time.
Pretty big fight, and it sounded like it was over between you two.
What was the fight about?
Oh, so now he's just gonna make him tell Felicity before she finds out.
I'm pretty sure you're someone's father, Oliver. So when we go up against Savage, you're not focused. Everyone dies, Oliver.
So they won't.
So is he is he gonna know? I mean, is he gonna know that the main thing that he has to do is like not lie to Felicity about it though? Because that's the thing, right? That's what had him so preoccupied. If they hadn't been fighting, then I don't think he would have been as preoccupied. Because the truth itself is not even that shocking to him, I feel, right? About the kid being his kid. That's something that he had been considering all this time since he saw the kid like in yeah, I think that was the first crossover. Wait, was that like another crossover episode? I think so, in The Flash, back in the first season.
How are they coming?
For my first pair of anti-Gandalf magic staff gloves, pretty good, I think.
You shall not pass.
What Kendra is going through is about accepting who she really is. Who better to help her do that than a guy who is clearly in love with her?
Damn.
I don't know if we're at the L-bomb stage yet.
The fuck is the L-bomb?
I'm gonna talk to Kendra for a minute, He-Man.
Talk, man.
Instead of focusing on the warrior, focus on the priestess, on the nurturer, the good-hearted person.
Focus on the feminine side.
Ever since I emerged, but I've been telling Carter I can't remember anything because I don't want to accept that I'm some reincarnated Egyptian warrior priestess.
I mean, yeah, dude, like her whole life was turned upside down in the span of fucking days, hours.
I've been through this, you know I have. And what you're going through right now, this is a gift. It's a miracle that most people don't even get to experience.
Yeah, well, it feels like a night.
Yeah, not people usually aren't gonna see it that way though.
Just close your eyes. Let yourself remember.
He's really kind of, yeah, okay. He's just telling her to tap into it.
Hased and I need to make another offering to Horus. The augurs have said more skyrocks will be falling soon.
I hear he covets you.
How fortunate I know the man who can handle him.
God damn, that man looks even creepier with the fucking mascara on, Jesus.
What a surprise to find you here in Shayara's bedchamber. Penalty for such a transgression is death.
I said, get it.
So they're like not supposed to be together.
First, I shall know Shayara as you have known.
My man is just fucking jealous. That's all that this is about. Telling him that it's you know, about breaking the code or whatever. Yeah, right. Damn. Okay. Oh, shit. He could already resist that pain over here. Or yeah, he's just gonna kill the both of them.
Behind you.
Yeah, exactly. Damn. Yeah.
Sky rocks have come to do their work.
So this just set the whole thing in motion, I guess, right? This is just the first of many times that this happened.
We need your protection. Shroud us in your wings.
I will wait for eternity. Come back to me.
Just, yeah. Just so they can actually be together.
What? What happened?
Yeah, she saw the full thing.
During the Middle Kingdom, Egypt experienced a high level of meteorite activity.
The meteors, they had a glow about them. And Savage's staff had 2 gemstones with the exact same glow.
The Egyptians would use meteorite in their craftsmanship.
And the minerals glow in proximity to each other.
Like sun crystals.
Oh, wait, the Indiana Jones reference is the only thing I understood.
Yo, this shit is all going way too fast.
Believe it or not, this isn't actually the craziest thing I've heard today.
There's a sample of the meteorite from the Middle Kingdom at the Keystone City Museum in Central.
Thank you, Barry.
Okay, do it.
You know what, guys? Just do your fucking thing.
Savage doesn't know that Kendra has gained access to all of her abilities.
What do you need us?
We will this time? Yeah, okay. It's honestly so well done, dude, how everything is now slightly different.
Everyone's in position. Are you sure about this?
About changing the future. Barry, what can happen here that is worse than what already did? Let's do it.
It's very classic, dude, because the way that we're tackling the time travel now is very much like how we did it the first time around in The Flash, right? Like just a simple, oh, let's do it once, 24 hours, redo it, and actually get the get the outcome to not be dramatic. Nice. There we go. She got the wings now. Awesome. Oh, shit. Honestly, what the fuck was Oliver thinking the first time around not getting them here? You know what I mean? Like, thinking they could just handle it on their own. Dude. Holy shit, that was a cool Flash techno theme.
No, Alice, keep this up to safe. We're not leaving each other.
Oh shit. Pushed right through it, man.
I'm having the strangest deja vu.
You're not the only one.
I don't know what she's talking about, actually. Why would she have a deja vu? Because she wasn't here the last time around.
Does this mean you guys are the immortal ones now and he's the one who gets reincarnated? Because that would suck.
I just
Yeah.
sprouted wings a few days ago, and I'm just trying to wrap my head around that.
I mean, yeah, exactly. How does this work? Do they just get to... That's exactly what I asked already earlier this episode. Do they just get to live their lives peacefully now without him? Well, again, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to pop up in the Legends of Tomorrow show, so still very curious about that. But they just get to live their lives peacefully, and then as soon as they die, they're just going to reincarnate, and it's going to happen all over again? Yeah, it's just a loop.
Never defeated him before, but we're free.
Probably not.
Carter says in our past lives we used to help people. And after everything you guys have done for me, I think I should give that a try.
You make it sound like this try is happening somewhere else.
Yeah.
Could Cisco and I have a moment?
Man. This is it, dude. This is the conversation. You know, the conversation I knew that must have happened, but I didn't get to see yet.
It's fine. It's cool. The only part I don't get is you don't even really seem to like him.
It's kind of a complicated relationship.
It's meant to be.
A week ago, I was a barista, and I
Yeah.
really didn't have a plan for what I was going to do with my life.
And they do.
At least I know I want to find out.
Well, it's it's much more of a plan than she ever had, that's for sure.
I made you something. I made it out of the nth metal Barry got from the meteorite. It's got a micro GPS chip embedded in it. So if you're ever in trouble, come find it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
What was that for?
For being you. Thank you, Cisco.
Yeah, I am still so, like, because I haven't looked up anything about Legends of Tomorrow, but seeing as these episodes are, like, titled like the show, right? Legends of Today, Legends of Yesterday, I'm assuming this ties into it. Maybe it doesn't, though, because I think the first season is supposed to already start alongside this season. So it's basically supposed to be ongoing right now. And again, like, I think it involves a bunch of other characters that I didn't get to see whatsoever. So I'm really not sure how it all works, but I'm sure I'll find out very soon when I do start that one.
I told you, when I mess with time, time messes back, and we've already changed how things turned out with Savage, and I'm worried about temporal backlash.
Wait, you think that the timeline cares about what I tell my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Take it from someone who didn't get to grow up with his father. I think the best thing for William is for you to be a part of his life.
Okay.
I'm not really a hugger.
But the thing is, I am fast enough to just hug you without you knowing, so you might as well let me.
Two different universes, man. This is probably why all of us universe kind of feels like it fits mine a little more.
Okay, I won't tell anyone, even Felicity.
Felicity.
But you should, though.
William is in his room. You're just a friend of Mommy's, okay?
Hey,
Man, he's a fan of the Flash too. Well, I guess every kid fucking is in Central City, huh?
I'm Oliver. I'm a friend of your mom's. We've known each other a long time.
Wanna play action figures?
Sure.
Yo, is that Snot? I think it is.
It's Captain Cold. He's a bad guy.
Wow.
Yes, he is.
Well,
Flash is gonna have to be very fast to catch.
not always that bad, you know? Yeah, it's so funny, dude. But again, like, this whole superhero culture, I know it's like a massive deal in America, right? Like, everybody fucking grows up with superheroes, and I never did. You know, I never really had the attachment to the genre the same way, but it's like, now seeing kids obviously play with these action figures and stuff, it's something that I don't even think about, but again, it just makes me aware that, like, everybody over in, especially in America, well, I mean, it's probably the same here, I will say, but kids just grow up with this shit, you know what I mean? And it's so cool because simultaneously, it's actually happening in their world, right? The way it's portrayed here.
Oh, we have to clean this place up. Unless you're ready to tell me what you said you'd tell me.
Yeah, is he gonna?
If something is bothering you and I don't know about it, I can't help you fix it. And that makes me want to be the best teammate ever. Not in the Lance Armstrong performance-enhancing drugs kind of way, more like what had you acting so strange when we got to Central City.
I think I literally just heard something today about, oh, Lance Armstrong is challenging fucking Jake Paul to a fight or the other way around. I have no idea. I don't involve myself with any of that shit, but it's funny she brings up the name now because I literally just read about it today.
Doesn't matter, it's over.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'm back in Star City with you.
We really are just keeping it a secret, huh? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. You know me, I'm always a bigger fan of the truth, but picked the wrong show in that case, I know.
Your hate will be everlasting. Your enmity will never die.
Fuck off, Malcolm.
And the next.
Why do you care, my guy, you fucking bitch? Oh, you owe me one. Oh. No, you just like having somebody who owes you one. That's what it is. Oh yeah, I get it. Alright guys, anyway, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up for absolutely free and watch the next episode already right now. So, I'll see you there.